been so long.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Nathy and I'm very happy to have you guys here. So today's video is all about triple T, which is Tea Talk Time. So Tea Talk Time is all about a time where we talk about a certain topic, where I give my personal and general opinion about it. Vamonos, let's go.
Right here in the world, being with you all alone was like a dream come true. I want you right here in the world.
So today's tea time topic is sabotage. What is sabotage? So the term sabotage means to deliberately damage or block something so that it doesn't work as intended. Yeah, there are different forms of sabotage, but for today we're going to focus on self-sabotage. Like, what is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is something we generally do consciously or unconsciously to ourselves, but what is self-sabotage? So self-sabotage is defined as an act where people do or think things that block their success or prevent them from accomplishing their goals. Like, self-sabotage blocks you from accomplishing your goals. But why do people self-sabotage? Like, why?
Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me.
So before we get into the why people self-sabotage, let's get into the how. Personally, I'll say self-sabotage is more like this voice that keeps ringing in your head, that keeps telling you you are not good enough, you won't be able, you are not worth it, you can't do a certain thing.
Let anyone get in my way. I'm a failure. Gee, Willie, after all that hard work. About 3 seconds. Sorry, Mike. Who is that? Sorry, Mom. You don't have. You can't even. God, I've been falling for a long time. God damn.
And this voice is caused by many aspects. So why do people self-sabotage? People self-sabotage due to many reasons, but we're going to focus in a few of them. So self-sabotage can be caused by childhood trauma. Childhood trauma. For example, if growing in a dysfunctional family.
Failure! You're still a failure! I can smell the failure! Failure! Steven, use failure! This is called failure. My son's a failure! Failure. You're all failures. Failure. You're still a failure. Failures. My son's a failure. Fail always call you.
It causes you to have a certain view, like your first view about life is like life is this way. So while growing up actually makes you to take it makes it difficult for you to take some decisions about what you really want for yourself because of what had happened to you as a kid. You feel like the world is all about that aspect, like that is what you see, like what you think the world is like. The world is all about what you went through as a kid. And another reason people self-sabotage is bullying. Bullying is literally the worst case. Like, bullying makes somebody to feel like he or she is not worth it, like to feel like there is like they are not able to do certain things for themselves, because bullying actually causes you to be in a mental stage where you feel like you are not worth it. Like, you have a certain view of life which is more like okay, you have a certain view of life which makes you to think like the world is made out of these certain type of people, and bullying can cause someone to limit themselves in case of taking certain decisions for their lives, for their goals, and for what they have to do. Another reason for self-sabotage is low self-esteem. So low self-esteem can also be caused by childhood trauma and bullying. People have low self-esteem due to many reasons, like you don't believe in yourself because of maybe what people told you, that maybe you are this way, maybe because of reality, you have to face reality, you are this way, you won't be able to make it. That causes you, like unconsciously causes you to feel like, oh, why should I even try? Or why should I even try if I know that I won't be able to do this? Like low self-esteem can cause someone to constantly sabotage him or herself, like constantly talk like I can't, I won't, just creating limits to yourself. And another reason of self-sabotage is fear. It's normal to be scared in taking rational decisions at times. Like it's okay to be scared in taking decisions, but having this fear of what if it doesn't, what if I make a fool of myself, what if it doesn't work out as planned, can cause self-sabotage. Fear goes along with procrastination. So procrastination is literally just keeping what has to be done today for tomorrow. Procrastination, you can self-sabotage yourself through procrastination in things like, as a student, for example, as a student, you are given a task to complete before like 2 weeks, and you fully know that you have to complete this task before 2 weeks, and you don't the feeling of not doing that, not accomplishing, not reaching the deadline to submit the work actually makes you to feel like you are a certain way why you are not. So low procrastination can also cause self-sabotage. Another reason for self-sabotage is society perception about you. Like coming out from different background, different ethnic groups, different cultures and all that, coming to a certain place where they have a certain mindset about people actually makes you to feel like if you belong to that certain ethnic group, you actually feel like people constantly judge you. You actually feel like people constantly judge you, and people always say that you won't be able to make it because you are coming from that certain background or whatsoever, that certain ethnic group. That actually makes you to limit yourself in taking risky, like not risky, more like making choices for yourself, that like you have a goal, making choices for yourself, making positive choices for yourself, that actually limits you. So another reason why people self-sabotage is because they are people pleaser. Like being a people pleaser, you constantly take decisions not depending on how you feel about yourself, but depending on how people think or feel about you. This fact makes you to be in a situation where every decision you make, it depends on what people will say. Like literally, and you reach a certain point in which you want to do everything perfectly, not for yourself but for others. And in case some certain things don't go as planned, you literally feel like a disappointment, and these voices will keep on telling you how you're a disappointment for others and all that. So how can we stop us what we can't and cannot do. So I'll say avoid. How can we avoid this?
Wait a minute.
Self-sabotage. So the way we can avoid it is, first of all, communication. Trying to talk with someone that will understand you, like just pour out what you feel at that given time, and you might find that it's not that big of a deal, because the more you keep things for yourself, it becomes like a big deal. You feel like it's a harder situation, but communicating it at times helps you. And the second way in which you can avoid self-sabotage is trying to be positive. Yeah, trying to find positive facts in negative situations. Just it's hard, but you just have to try.
I can't do negative today. Positive vibes.
And you need to have self-love. Like you need to love yourself, and this increases your level of self-esteem, and these facts make you to surpass all negative energy that comes your way. Like you believe and you know that you are able and capable to do what you put your mind and energy to it, as long as you stay motivated and you are self-disciplined in a situation. You just believe and you know that no matter what comes your way, you will make it.
You can do it. 3 golden rules. Believe in yourself, never give up, and never ever let anyone's judgment get to you. It's that simple, bro. You follow those 3 fucking rules, you're gonna make it.
Even though it's hard and at times it looks so impossible, you just believe. So yeah, make sure to always stay positive. So I've come to the end of our Triple T, our tea talk time. Thank you guys for staying tuned, and don't forget to subscribe. Ciao.